So in this video, we're going to be looking at the BOYA's BY-XM6S2 wireless microphone, and I've been using this bad boy for the past few weeks, and I gotta say, for the price that you get it for, this is absolutely worth it. But before we dive any deeper in this video, this is not sponsored by BOYA. They did not send me this mic. They are not paying me to say anything. I bought this with my hard-earned cash. Well, not exactly. It actually belongs to my office. I'm just using this shamelessly to make a video. So with that out of the way, let's look what we get. In the box, you get this pouch, and inside you get a lot of accessories. Starting from the mics themselves, you get two transmitters. The ones that have TX written on them are the transmitters, meaning these are the ones that you clip on to yourself or either the person who's talking. And the one that has RS written on it, you clip it on your camera or your smartphone, and then you connect it with the help of the TRS cables that you get. Here you get two cables, one for your camera and one for your smartphone. So don't get confused with these. If you use the camera's cable on the smartphone or the smartphone's cable on your camera, it will not work. So just be careful with that. Next up, you get two labs. I have one right here, and this is another one. The other thing that you're gonna get are these two wind jammer things. They come in super handy if you ever have to record your video in like super windy situations. So these are pretty helpful. And last but not the least, you get not one, not two, but three charging cables, and not just any charging cables. 3 type C charging cables. So that means you can charge both the transmitters and the receiver at the same time, given that if you have 3 charging bricks or a USB-A outlet. So these are what you get in the bag. Now let's move on to the looks. This thing is super gorgeous. It's sleek black, it has rounded edges and super minimalistic. Did I say that right? You get an OLED screen up front which shows you your connection strength, your battery level and your audio level. On the side you get your power button, your volume rockers. On the other side you get your Type-C charging port, and on the top you have your mic itself, and right beside it you get your mic jack in, where you can insert your lab like so and use it like how I'm using it right now. Compared to its size, it's pretty lightweight, so that means you can also use it as a clip-on. So that means you can also clip it on your clothes like this. You can also add on the wind jammer thing, which helps you tremendously when you're recording in a really windy situation. Okay, so we're on the rooftop right now and we're doing some mic tests. There's a bit of construction going over there, and for the price point, if it doesn't pick up the construction noise, and this is pretty awesome. I am at arm's length away from the transmitter, and it's getting closer. This is how it sounds. This is how it sounds when it's windy. It's not that windy, but it's kind of windy. So I'm right in front of a fan right now, and this is what it sounds like with the wind jammer thing, and this is what it sounds like without the wind jammer thing. The audio level is at level 1. Now I'm going to pop it up to level 6. And this is what it sounds like. Ba ba black sea baby. So I'm back at level 1, and I'm going to get up close and personal with the fan. The fan is at the highest setting, and this is what it sounds like when I'm right in front of the fan. Does it sound good or does it sound bad? If it sounds good, then it is pretty worth it for its price. Me personally, I don't like using it like this because it just looks tacky. So I just use a lab, attach it on my clothes, and hide the microphone in my pocket. This thing has a range of 100 meters, but that only works if you're in an open space. If you're in a crowded space or you have something that's blocking the transmitter and the receiver, it is going to lose signal. The power button also acts as the mute button. If you long press the power button, it will turn on your mic, and if you long press it again, it will turn off the mic. But if you press it once, it will mute the mic. So be careful with that, because I have mistakenly muted so many times and I've lost all the audios. Like, just makes me want to punch myself. And similarly, if you long press the volume up key, it will open up the menu. On transmitters, you don't get that much menu, but in the receivers, you get a ton of menu from like using either mono or stereo, your mic levels. So I've been using this mic for a lot of video works, like food review videos, interview videos. I've used this in public places, I've used this in closed spaces, and I've used this for even doing voiceovers. Until now, it has done almost a great job in every situation. Here's why. Number 1. This wind jammer thing is. This thing is a lifesaver when you're recording video in a really windy situation, but it comes off really easily. It's just not secure. In terms of DJI mic, you gotta twist it in. That means it is really secure. You gotta twist it back to take it off. But in this case, it's just a clip-on, and this thing just falls off really easily. Like, you're gonna lose it. The other thing is the power button. Since it also acts as a mute button, it is really easy to accidentally hit it and mute the mic. Same goes for the receiver. If the camera guy is not careful and hits the power button accidentally, it will mute the entire clip. That means you're not gonna get audio from either of the transmitters. The last thing is that it is not the best when it comes to noise cancellation, meaning that even if you add the lowest audio level, it's gonna pick up audio from your surroundings. But with that said, for the price point, I think it's pretty good. The DJI mic costs like, I don't know, like 55,000 rupees or so Nepalese rupees, and in terms of USD, it's like 329. But this thing, I bought it for like 25 or 26,000 Nepalese rupees. That's like $150. So for the price, it's pretty dang good, and I highly recommend it if you're on a tight budget. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found this informative or at least entertaining. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.